Catch the next edition of Artbeat Chicago tonight at 7:30.
We used up over 10,000 pounds of sand, and the sands are actually, they're pretty much all hand mixed by me in my garage.
It was a great feeling to dig into the sand and, you know, get all messy. I painted myself as well.
Beach Blast in Waukegan is a beach party, basically, for the entire community to come on down and have fun. New this year, an added attraction for the Beach Blast is the Fine Arts Festival with 16 local and regional artists that are doing some sand painting. We wanted to get away from some of the more general activities that you would just do at the beach normally anyways, with something that would kind of get people thinking and kind of get them interested.
This is a man right here, and he's dreaming. And this is his dream. This is his dream of a colored hawk right here, right? So he reaches up, and he's got all these stars and stuff like that, reaches up into here. And then, as he comes back to awakening, he's got right here, these are the colors that came from the dream.
Waukegan is not known to be a, a fine arts community. We really don't have anything like this that's happening. It is a working town, and we're pretty much, stuck on that rut for many years. And what we're trying to do, actually started yesterday, is brought in the 20 schools, 20 different clubs representing different grades, levels, and all that, and participated in their own version of what we're having here today. The original idea of the sand actually came from a great artist and a great guy that we got this idea from, is Jim Harrington, is a local artist here in Waukegan. And his idea was to do something with the sand, and what's more original than to actually use sand as a medium. And the best thing about it is none of these artists are familiar to working with these things. So they all came here, just looking at each other, just like, what are we going to do?
It was a lot of work. I'm not accustomed to working with sand as a medium, but I picked it up, and with the help of my husband, we managed to get a pretty good image. The title was called Belly, and Belly is women, pregnant women, basically. It's a fertility painting. The kids were just like, are those babies in there? And I'm like, yeah, those are babies. And what are the round things?
My job description as an artist is to affect social change. My father, he was a labor union leader. His job was to make sure women didn't have to lift too many pounds, or children didn't work, when they weren't supposed to. Well, I feel I have very similar feelings, only they're directed towards the fine arts. I do murals with the kids in town. I've done a lot of sculpture that was directed for the benefit of literacy in the library. In fact, I've spent the whole of last year developing a cultural arts format for the Waukegan Public Library. Well, to stimulate positive change, that's what's actually occurring for Beach Blast. That's what's occurring with these children. They don't have the opportunity to actually develop their fine art skills in the structure that they're in. So now all of a sudden we're setting up a new structure, and we're making it a lot of fun for them.
My students are, very talented artistically, and they, they always tend to concentrate and be well-behaved in art. It's a great outlet for them. They said this was the best field trip of the year.
When Jim approached me about the Fine Arts Festival and what he's trying to accomplish, I said to him that I really don't have any art background. And he said, well, what do you do? And I said, well, I write and I drum. And he said, that's art. And I said, oh, well, then I do have an art background. Certainly you don't have to be a musician to participate in a drum circle.
Having the children early on participate in the fine arts really encourages them in so many ways. For example, all the creative problem solvings, the play that they're doing, and all this, there's really no formula to go wrong, and I think in a positive way that tells children that whatever I do, it's right. In this way, as long as I use it with passion in the righteous way, I don't think I can go wrong.
Jim got the whole beat going with some of his ideas about art and how to use art for community and everything else. And I see that this beat continues on. Jim can't be here today due to illness, and it's a shame because this was a very important event to him, and he did have so much to do with making it happen.